Sure, yeah, they're much improved. They're kind of struggling a little bit right now, but I don't think it really matters whether they be improved or not, because when Indiana comes in here, it's really, they always say with rivalry games, you throw out the record. So regardless of whether they were extremely successful this year or not at all, I think it would be a tough game.
Having a week to get ready for them, but maybe more importantly, just not to kill your legs and everything. Do you think it'll help? Could it help, or could it be a hindrance?
I mean, it probably could go either way. It'll be good for us because we'll get to rest. Some of the guys that needed it, I'm sure it'll be good for.
Lewis really said
for sure.
Needed it.
But then you have that rust factor too, where you could come off for not playing a week and be a little bit rusty. So hopefully, in our case, it helps us, but you never know.
How good is Zeller? I mean, he's a kid, but he's pretty darn good.
For sure, yeah, he's a very good player. It's hard when you're a freshman and you're being, I guess, counted on to carry that load. But he's done a very good job of doing what he needs to do and really helping them be a better team. I think they're much improved. I think that their record shows that. I think I think they're playing harder. I think they're understanding what Coach Green wants them to do a little bit better. So they're for sure a much improved team, and I think that we're going to play well to beat them.
Again, Rob, if this was asked, I apologize, but just point blank, how big of a game is this for you guys?
It's a huge game. I think it's a huge game for us, and it's a huge game for them. They're struggling coming off a few losses here, and we're trying to build momentum and get on a winning streak. So I think it's a big game for both teams.
It's a must-win, but I mean, honestly, in this game, you throw away everything. No matter how bad we've been struggling, how bad they've been struggling, breakdowns. You know what type of game this is going to be. I think you look at the positives, how you talked about Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway getting to the basket. So we have to look at that, but we have to know this team's going to come in here hungry and they want to get a road win, because I don't think they have any in the Big Ten.
They're 0-31 under Crean, except when they play at Penn State. They've won twice there. That's incredible.
Oh, it is, but I mean, obviously, what that team's been through and that senior set, those guys in mindset, obviously, trying to get one here in Mackey, just one in their career, probably be special. And those young guys are going to come out here and try and play for them and try and just change that.
I know that you're an Illinois guy, but you've embraced this rivalry. Certainly, you knew about this even before you came here. Everybody says, well, it's another Big Ten game, but no, it's different. It's not.
It's different. I mean, honestly, when you can say Duke, North Carolina, Indiana, Purdue is just as high and just as prestigious, so it's just great. And I think just for me being here for 4 years, I really embraced it more and just really realizing how big of a tradition it is and just being able to play in this type of game.
Lou, how much of a difference has Zeller made?
Oh, he's huge. I mean, you don't discredit Tom Pritchard, but he's just a little bit better. I mean, he just brings another, skillful guy to that set. Now you have a big man. If you double team, he can throw the ball out to Jordy Holes, that's knocking down shots, Verdell, Matt Rolfe. So he's just a good key to them. He's giving them a great inside presence to depend on.
You mentioned Jordy Holes. How much respect do you have for him as a player?
I have a lot for him. I mean, it seems like it goes unnoticed that he's probably just as big as me in the Big Ten, and he competes night in and night out, so I just respect him on that type of level. He's a tough kid and just wants to win.
What do you guys have to do defensively on the perimeter to help Cody?
Stop penetration. That's our first goal because, I mean, Oladipo, Will Sheehy, they love to drive, and we can stop penetration and them getting easier shots and really not having to rotate and box out Zeller really helps our bigs and just really force them to stay and be a perimeter shooting team.
He runs the floor extremely well, and he's kind of a different player. He's athletic and very long, and he can go either way and he can drive, but he's big. So I don't know, he's a weird type of player, but he's very good.
You looking forward to this game?
Yeah, I am. Just when I played him in high school, Zeller won, so I kind of remember that. So
This is a pretty big game for you guys in the sense that you obviously you want to get as many wins as you can in the rest of the season. You want to get some quality wins.
Yeah,
they're still ranked.
This is a big time.
Be a week from now, we don't know, but as of right now, they're ranked.
Yeah, well, they're ranked and it's IU, so I mean that makes it even bigger. Just no, it's IU. If they're ranked or not, it's IU. We gotta win.
Also, got to get your home games the rest of the way.
Yeah,
that's something you guys talk about at all.
Yeah, we just want to win all of our games. That's basically our goal. I mean, obviously. So especially with this game, we want to get